Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. Hello everyone, we welcome you back to the part 3 series of end-to-end model-driven app creation. Here we are trying to create a complete module for project management tracking. We have already spoke about how to create a data model, what is a view, types of view, and how a view can be created with respect to a table. If you are a beginner, I recommend you to watch those videos before continuing this. I have given the link of those videos in the description for your easy access. In this video, let's understand what is a form, what are the different types of form, what are the components that makes up a form, and let's create a complete form for a specific table from scratch. So what is a form? Forms are the primary ways user interacts with a record. A form allows the user to view, input and edit the data for a selected record in your model-driven app. These forms can be highly customized to fit the business requirements and they determine how data is presented to the users. There are four types of forms. So we have main form, quick create form, quick view form and a card form. First understand their definitions. So main form. These are the standard forms used for creating and editing a record. It displays all the fields of a record allowing user to interact with the data. Next is quick create form, a simplified version of the main form used for quickly creating a record with only a subset of fields. Next comes the quick view form. This displays a read-only view of related records in a subgrid or a dialog box. It is often used for showing key informations from a related record without needing to navigate away. In our consideration, let's say if you are in the project table and if you would like to view the tasks that are related to the project, then you can use a quick view form. Finally, card form. A compact read-only version of the form that displays key information in more visually appealing layout. This is oftenly used in dashboards or for displaying summarized informations. Now we have understood the definition of forms and the types of forms in detail. We will just jump back to the model-driven apps and see forms in action. I've logged into the model-driven app what we have previously created. As we said, forms are the primary interface whenever the user clicks on a specific record. So let me open the first record and the view what you are seeing here is called as forms. Now in this video, we are going to create a main form for the table projects where we will be able to input all the information related to the projects. So let me jump to the solutions area and expand the tables. So you're already aware these are the four tables what we have created in our previous videos. So let me expand projects further and now let's select on forms. You can see there are already three forms which is existingly available. We have a main form, a card form or a quick view form. Now we would like to create a main form for the project. So either you can go to plus new form at the top and select the type of the form as main form. You can give a form name and create, but I always prefer to open the existing main form, save it as a new copy so that I can retain all the existing informations available. It's highly recommended not to edit the existing system created forms so that whenever you need to view the information or to reference these forms in future, you will have it steady. So what I would like to do, I would like to save this as a copy first and I'll call it as primary form and let's click on save. So now we are in the interface where we will be able to create and customize the existing form. You can see that our form, primary form is opened for editing. Before we jump into adding the columns to the form, I would like to walk you through the form components, which are the building block of a form. So let us click on the hamburger and you will be able to see components, table columns, tree view, form libraries and business rules. So these are the core sections which makes up a form. Let's understand each section in detail. First is components. You will be able to see different sections called popular, layout, grid, display, etc. So if you expand popular, you will be able to see the different components available. So you can see a one column tab, two column tab, one column section and two column section. Whatever you see here is a tab with one column. Similarly, if you want a tab with two column, you can just select it, drag it and place it next to it. So you will have a new section added with a new tab and has a two sections. So if you are not interested to have it, you can select it and use this delete icon to have it removed from the forms as well. The one which is in white color, what I'm highlighting now, is called as sections. This organizes the forms into different logical groups. For example, you could have a section for general information of the project, additional information of the project, project manager details, etc. If you see this, this is a section with one column. If you select that section, you still have privileges to change it to two columns or three columns or four columns as well. So I would like to change it to two columns. And if you click somewhere out, automatically you can see that this gets converted to a two column tab. So if you want to have some information moved to the next section, you can just drag and drop to the next area where you will be able to arrange the columns. Likewise, what we made this section a two column, if you want to make this tab a two column, you can select that general tab, and in the layout you can see one column which you call it as two columns. So automatically this will be now converted into a two column tab. And if you want to adjust the width, I would say the first width should be 75 and the second width should be 25. So this automatically arranges the view of what you like. So as we said, this is a two column section, and now this general is a two column tab. If you see here, there are some additional information where you can add a quick view form or a subgrid. Here, subgrid is mainly used to show the related records from another table. If you expand the layout, you will be able to see all the items for a layout. Similarly, if you go to expand a display, you have a privilege to add a calendar, you can embed a canvas app. There are multiple other features which we can do with this. Now let's jump back to the table columns, which will list down all the columns available for the selected table projects. If you feel you need to add a column, you can just directly click plus new table column and add it from here. Next comes the important one called business rules, which we will be drilling down more in detail on our future videos. For example, if you want a brief explanation on business rule, these are the logic applied to the fields. Example, a field visibility, required fields, validation rules, everything can be set with help of business rules. Now let's start creating our form and see it in action. So I would like to go to the table columns and let's arrange the informations accordingly. So this section, what I would like to call as project information. So here I can go to the name, I can type it as project information. I will copy the name, I'll put it in the label as well. Here you can see the label is hidden, nothing but the header. So if you uncheck this, you will see the header available for you. This is a project information. You have a project, you have a project owner, you have a description. I would like to move the start date to the next area, the next column available in this section. And similarly, I would like to move the end date as well. So we have start date, end date, priority, project status, and budget. The section what we have created here, I would like to call it as project manager. And I would like to add this project manager column to that section. We are getting an error that name cannot be empty. So I would like to copy the same name here. So we have a project manager. Here I would like to show all the information with respect to the selected project manager. As we said in the components, a quick view form can be used to achieve this. So first we should create a quick view form in the team member table, then we will be able to add it here. Additionally, I would like to add a one column tab here, which I would be using to display all the tasks that are related to this project. So let me call this tab name as tasks. And here I would like to hide this label so that the name will not be repeated again. I would like to use the component subgrid. As you already know, subgrid are used to display the related records. So I would like to drag the subgrid into it. So you will have a pop-up opened and you will be asked to select the related tables and their views. So what I will do, I'll go here. I will look out for the table which is called as tasks. Now you want to select the default view. So active task and inactive tasks are the two views that is available in tasks. So let me select active view and click on done. Now you will be able to see a default subgrid that gets created, and that will display all the tasks which are active and related to this project what we are going to create. If you see the name of the label is changed, I would like to hide the label. So let me click hide label so that that information is not available. So one option what we are going to do here is to create a quick view form for the team member and get it added here. For that, let me save and publish this, and we will navigate back to the team member section where we will be customizing the quick view form. Come here and add it back. So let's get back, expand the table section, expand the team members, and go to forms. Now, as we said, we would like to edit the quick view form. So let me open the quick view form. Now let's save it as a copy and call the new form as quick view PM. If you want the description, you can type the same description and click on save so that your form will be available for editing. Since this is of a type quick view form, you will not have the same level of customizations and additions what we have seen in the main form. If you go to the component section, you will be able to see only a few components that we can use up in the quick view form. So let's get back and start creating the forms. I'm in the column section. So we have the name, owner. Similarly, I would like to add the role, skill, email, and the phone number. I would like to call this as PM view. Similarly, I will type in the PM view and save and publish. The name will be already be available as a part of the project manager dropdown. So I would like to hide this. Similarly, I'll hide the owner section as well. You can see a pop-up immediately after clicking on hide states that if you want to see the hidden element, you can toggle this to see the hidden elements. I say got it, and let me save and publish again. And once done, we will get back to the project main form what we have created and try to add this quick view. So let's get back, expand the table, go to the project section, expand it, and get into the forms area. Now you can see the primary form what we have created. So let me open the primary form and let's add the quick view what we have created in the team member section. So let me select the section where I need to add the quick view. I would like to go to the components and select quick view. So now it's automatically saying what is the column that you would like to do a quick view for. I would say project manager, and obviously the project manager is linked to only one table called team members. And here you can see the new form what we have created, which is quick view PM, and you can click done. So this automatically adds the quick view form below the project manager details. Once you are done, we can just hit save and publish. The final one, what we are going to see here in the forms designing layout is called the form settings. So let me open the form settings, and here the first section is called as security roles. Now the system is asking for which security role you would like to display this form. If you have any specific security role created for this project, you can say specific security role and select it. Here we have not created any specific security role, so I would like to make it as everyone. So don't worry, we will be explaining and exploring the security role as well in the future parts of this video. Let me set it as everyone, and now let's go to the form order. So automatically the form order is set. We have the form order, the primary form what we have created, and the informations form what is exactly available. Let's go to the fallback form. If you read the statement here, fallback forms are used whenever a person comes with no security role. It will just show the fallback form. So I would like to show the primary form as the fallback form as well. And this is applicable only for the main forms. Once you have done all these things, you can click on save and publish. I'm just saving and publishing it again. Once done, we can get back and go to the app section and open the app in an edit mode. Now, if you jump back to the form section of the project, you can see there are two forms, that is information form and the primary form. There are some other forms as well. I'm not interested to add these forms into the project layout. So what I'll do, I'll say remove and remove. Sometimes the new form what you have created might be available in this section, not in this app. So you should come here, click the three dots and click add so that your form will be added to the app. So once done, let's click on publish. and then play the app. Now let's click on the first element, project alpha, and see what form we are seeing. Great. So this is the new form what we have created. We have a project information, we have the project manager information, and we have tasks. If you see here, for Alice John, the role is manager, the skill set is the email and the phone number is available. If you go to the task section, you will be able to see all the tasks that are available for this project, and you have an option to click add new task from the same interface as well. If you get back and if you click new form, you will be able to see the primary form as the major form. And if you would like to go back to the previous form, you can obviously click a small drop down here. This will list down all the forms available in this app, and you can switch back to the other form, which is pre-customized by the system as well. So by this, we come to end of this video. In this video, we have understood what is a form, what are the types of form, and how to create a form from scratch. So stay tuned for the next video where we will be explaining what is a business rule and how can that be created and applied to the existing forms in the model driven app. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.